Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this beautiful 2022 Jeep Wagoneer. This is a Series 3. There's a lot of different trim levels on the Wagoneer. The Series 3 is a little bit higher up on the grade walk. It's maybe a couple steps down from being the most loaded. So this one is very nicely equipped with features. The Wagoneer is a full-size SUV brought to you by Jeep. A recent addition to the Jeep lineup. The Wagoneer name was Resurrected. We first saw it in the 70s. Then they applied it to a few Jeep trim levels, like in the 80s and 90s. Like they had a Cherokee Wagoneer, they had a Grand Cherokee Wagoneer, but it has been resurrected as its own standalone model, and it's a full-size SUV similar to like a Chevy Tahoe, Lincoln Navigator, than a Chevy Suburban or a Nissan Armada. Very luxurious. We have the original build sheet on this one. This one was not cheap by any means when it was brand new, close to $80,000. We do have a complimentary build sheet available for you to peruse. Kind of go over some of the big ticket features. We have a 2-speed on-demand transfer case with select terrain system. 2-wheel drive is standard, 4-wheel drive is optional. This has the quadra-lift air suspension, differential front axle with disconnect, track lock anti-spin rear differential head-up display, remote start, adaptive cruise control, active lane management system, full speed forward collision warning plus, park view, rear backup camera, park sense, front and rear park assist with stop, blind spot and rear cross path detection, pedestrian emergency braking, electronic stability control, hill start assist, and Sentry key theft deterrent system. This has a nice Uconnect 5 navigation system with a 10.1 inch touchscreen display. Then we have a 10.25 inch cluster for the gauge cluster. We also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. That's a subscription system. GPS navigation, Alpine 9-speaker sound system with subwoofer, wireless charging pad, tri-zone auto climate control, heated steering wheel, heated front seats, heated second row seats, ventilated front seats, and that's pretty much it for the big ticket features. This one also has a Class 4 tow hitch. When properly equipped, you can tow right around 10,000 pounds of the Wagoneer thanks to that amazing 5.7 liter Hemi V8 pumping out close to 400 horsepower. This newer version of the Hemi features a multi-displacement system, so you actually can shut down a bank of cylinders when full power is not needed to save on gas. So it'll operate, I think, like a 6 or a 4-cylinder engine when all 8 cylinders are not needed. And then we have a 48-volt hybrid system. It's a light hybrid system. It's not a plug-in hybrid. It can't just drive under electric power alone. But this 48-volt hybrid system kind of acts like an electronic turbocharger, supercharger, giving a more low-end grunt, giving you more power, more towing. Really cool system, and they're implementing that on a lot of their Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram products. Beautiful interior. We have this lovely wood trim, lots of storage throughout. Nice, elegant gear selector. We have buttons right here to operate the air suspension. Then we have a terrain management system, sport, auto, snow, sand and rock, sand and mud and rock. Nice big screen for the navigation system. Great parking cameras. There are the controls for the heated steering wheel and ventilated seats. Nice, elegant design on the steering wheel, leather wrap with wood trim on it. Nice big mirrors with a blind spot triangle right there that will illuminate if there's a vehicle's in your blind spot. And as we mentioned, this is the Alpine sound system, 9 speakers with a subwoofer. Nice color combination in white on a charcoal leather. The Wagoneer has a nice stately appearance about it. We can definitely see the Jeep styling influence on it as well. Not a bad thing. Jeeps make some really nice vehicles. Nice big prominent hood and grille. You can definitely tell this is a larger vehicle. But once you get moving, all that weight tends to disappear. Here's that fantastic Hemi V8, about 400 horsepower. And this is the eTorque system, so we have this belt connected to the engine, and that basically creates electricity. So it's like having an electronic supercharger or turbocharger, giving the engine a little bit more torque, a little bit more low-end grunt. 0 to 60 is right around 6.5 seconds, a little over 6.5 seconds. Not too bad for a rather large, full-size SUV like this. And then, of course, the rear seat accommodations are gargantuan and spacious as you'd expect in a full-size SUV. We have rear climate control, USB-C connectivity. We also have a 115 volt conventional power outlet, like you'd find in your house. And then the third row seats actually have a lot of space too. Some third row seats are kind of too small for full-size adults like me, but I wouldn't have any issue sitting back there. Also looks like they power recline, which is nice, and then you have USB and USB-C connectivity back there for the rear seat passengers. Underneath this cover right here is a Class 4 tow hitch. As I mentioned, you can tow right around 10,000 pounds when properly equipped. Then of course we have a power rear liftgate. Decent amount of cargo space back here, a little bit extra storage under here as well. And then of course you can fold down the rear seats if you even need more cargo space. You have these buttons right here to power fold them down. So you can quickly turn this thing into a cargo van fairly quickly. It looks like the middle second row you have to manually fold that down, but all the rest are power folding down, which is really nice. Just a gargantuan amount of space back there. Well, there you have it, a beautiful example of a 2022 Jeep Wagoneer Series 3 4-wheel drive. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hope to see you soon and have a wonderful day.